to know them a little bit, finishing up the conversation, and then I'm going to just start talking to them, get to know them a little bit, figure out who exactly is here, figure out what these Trump supporters are all about, and what policies they stand behind. So I'm excited to get to know them a little bit more, but I definitely don't want to interrupt, so we'll wait on that. In the meantime, I want to say thank you to everyone who's tuned into Right Side Broadcasting Network. We are thrilled to have you guys, to Diamond and Silk, Patriot Soapbox, the Donald on Reddit, Conservative Treehouse, and Breitbart. You guys are all rock stars, incredibly great platforms to share just all types of news and what's going on around this nation and this world. So we really appreciate all the work. If you'd like to donate to Right Side, you can do that a number of ways. We keep it America great. I forgot for a second. I'd like for you guys to say your name and where you're from. And you can do just first name, whatever you're comfortable with.
I'm Michael. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. Jamie, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Very cool. Well, welcome. And what time did you guys get here today?
We got here about 3 o'clock.
Not bad.
Yeah, about 3, 4, somewhere in there.
And you've been to a President Trump rally before, correct?
I went to one in Minneapolis, but I didn't get in. I waited in line, and they filled up, so I wasn't able to get in. So this is the first time I'll actually get in.
Proof that these things are as big as we say they are. And have you ever been to a President Trump rally before?
No, I haven't.
So what brought you out to today's rally?
I just want to be around history, you know what I'm saying? This is the greatest president that we've had in America since Ronald Reagan, so no other president's done anything else. He's actually doing what he says he wants to do. I'm all for it. I'm here to support him.
So what do you think about this caravan coming up from Guatemala through Honduras, through Mexico, with plans of coming through the United States through our southern border? Is there a solution? And what do you think would be the best solution, if possible, to deal with the situation?
For me personally, I think that we should find businesses that hire illegals and make them go back on their own, so that way there's no money to be made. And the ones that are coming in the caravan, sign them up for citizenship and send them home and let them do the process like everybody else. You know, I understand there's probably people out there that have hardships or whatever that are government related. They can come in with the umbrella that they have decided, but all these other people, they need to stand in line like everybody else. It's the greatest country in the world. Everybody wants to be here, of course.
Amen to that. Everyone wants to be here. It is the greatest country in the world, and it's something that I'm watching pretty closely, so I just noticed that you had mentioned it earlier, so I'm anxious to see what the president will do about that. He mentioned at a rally a couple of days ago that he has a plan. He just won't tell us yet. He's going to wait until after midterms, and he thinks it'll make everyone smile. So I have no idea what that plan is going to be that could possibly make the Democrats smile.
You have to keep it a secret because the Democrats will ruin everything. They'll start throwing up walls and causing rape or whatever else they want to come up with, you know what I mean? So basically, we got to keep it a secret until the day they get here.
Have y'all been following about this bomber, but I don't know, a fake bomb?
You know what's funny about the bomb is you got CNN over there blaming Trump for it. But what about the ricin that was sent? The guy who shot the softball game, was that CNN's fault with all their rhetoric? I probably was, and they probably caused this bomber with all their crap.
A 4-year-old could have made a better bomb.
And we're looking at Lion Brian Seltzer as we speak.
Yeah.
That was funny. Well, I was actually mentioning that earlier. Trump was asked today if he's going to turn down his rhetoric in light of the events with the bomber leading up until midterms, and he said no, period. Why should he? So do you think President Trump should turn down his rhetoric?
I mean, why? I mean, CNN's not going to tone down theirs, so why should he tone down his? They keep attacking. They're the ones who attack 24/7. So, you know, they just can't take it when they get attacked back. That's just the way it is. They're just crybabies.
So I'm going to take a hint. You don't like CNN very much.
I do not like CNN at all. Not one bit.
And they are what type of news?
Fake news.
And what about you? Do you think President Trump should turn down his rhetoric?
I mean, not really. He's not really saying anything that's promoting somebody to go make a bomb, you know what I mean? So, I mean, he's got to get his word out, and the only way people listen these days is to listen to something a little more harsh than politically correct. So, no, I think he should probably ramp it up. Seems to be working.
What do you think about the campaign hosting these private rallies for his supporters?
I think it's a good idea because, I mean, in the midterm, if we don't vote red, America's dead. So, got to do it.
I mean, yeah, Trump's got to get his crowd to the polls. I mean, there are people out here who don't really vote for these people, but if Trump can get them out like he did last time, because he's going to need their help in the next 2 years.
Yeah, see, they got these guys for everybody else to come out and lie and and make up Ford bombs and everything else. So Trump's got to do it on his own. So he's got to carry the American people, the unspoken people, not the ones that are famous. Because if you look at Hollywood, who would want to vote for somebody that's telling you that they need your money? Because Hollywood's all about your money. So if you're listening to them, you're crazy. You know what I mean? They want your money.
Have you voted yet? Has early voting opened in North Carolina?
I'm registered, but I was going to wait till the day so I could at least go up and show my pretty face. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure. Are you allowed to wear anything Trump related to the polls in North Carolina?
I think you can wear whatever you want. I voted early, but I didn't wear anything special. But you have people out there campaigning on your way up there, so I don't know why you couldn't wear your stuff.
20 feet from the door is where they can campaign, so I don't see why you can't wear your shirt.
So are you going to be wearing your Space Force shirt to the polls on November 6th?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
All right, I wanted to acknowledge his Space Force shirt really quick. Camera's still on it. This is actually through the campaign. This is the shirt I was talking about earlier. I think it's awesome, and I can't wait to go get one. So thank you guys, and enjoy your being inside your first rally.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
All right, those guys are awesome, really informed, and just a lot of fun to interview and to talk to. And I am now going to hand the microphone off to Alyssa Ash, my co-host today for today's events, which is President Donald J. Trump Make America Great Again rally here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Thank you so much, Liz. So I am here with Chris from Charlotte. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good. Now, you were just telling me that this is not your first rally, correct?
Correct.
Okay. What was the other one like?
Well, before Trump became president, we went to the one in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and just as much buzz as it is today, it was back then also.
Good. Now, did Diamond and Silk attend that one? Not your first
Not
rally.
that I know of. I don't think they were as popular then.
Okay.
This is before he became president, so
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So what issues are you... You're good, you're good. What issues are you really hoping to hear President Trump speak about today?
Well, we watch him every time he's at a rally, so about the wall, most definitely. That 10% decrease in our taxes is huge. The economy, how it's doing well. I think these are very good for the public because a lot of people might not have the time to watch the news. So if he can get his message across of what's really going on out there, I think it's a plus for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. And it's such a wonderful experience actually seeing him in person. It's such a good experience seeing him in person compared to just, watching it.
Right.
So how late did you guys get here? You came with your family, right?
Well, just my wife and I, and come here, Laura. Yeah, so I had to work all day.
Okay.
My wife works from the house, so I picked her up, and we got here 4 o'clock when the gates opened up, so we didn't have to wait very long to get in.
Okay, good.
Especially because all the rain.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, nice. So, President Trump has a lot of great qualities. What would you say is your favorite?
He speaks his mind. You don't get that. There's too much PC going on in the world. It's great that he tells it how it is. I think a lot of people just need to have a little thicker skin. I mean, we all grew up with that with our parents, right? Telling us how it is, and sometimes reality hurts. But yeah, I think that's his best quality, just being straightforward. The transparency in our government is also a beautiful thing.
And it's really needed, especially with everything that's going on right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, any final thoughts?
Trump 2020.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Chris. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rally. Lots of fantastic patriots here in Charlotte, North Carolina, in the Bojangles Coliseum. I'm looking around right now, and all the seats on top that were empty are now full. And we're going to continue panning the crowd for you guys just to show you how absolutely full it is. And we don't know the exact number, but I'm thinking there's a lot of patriots that are waiting outside that were not able to get in either. That's a trend that we're seeing at every single President Trump rally. So we're showing you guys the crowds right behind me. It is just a sea of red hats as President Trump supporters have come from all over North Carolina, South Carolina, and we've even had a couple from West Virginia, and I just interviewed one from Washington, D.C., so people are coming from all over to hear President Trump speak.